Just real quick, I did want us to go ahead and get started. We were sort of arguing about whether or not we should even mention it, but on our YouTube chat, or the first chatter of the night, Mr. Geek Me Out. How's it going, Mr. Geek Me Out? Thank you for joining us.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us tonight, saying rest in peace, New Jack.
Yes, I think
we're just running right into that.
Yes,
just
we
straight
are.
into it.
We're running into it right now, and we need to address it. It was reported yesterday morning that former ECW hardcore legend himself, New Jack, real name is Jerome Young, has passed away due to a heart attack that he suffered in his home in North Carolina. He was 59 years old.
As usual, the real ones go out too quickly. Now, even for those of you who don't know, New Jack used to be one of the wrestlers of a pair called the Gangstas.
The Gangstas.
All the way back in the original location known as Smoky Mountain, which means this man built his entire career out of pissing off the rednecks and riding the wave of controversy all the way to the highest tide.
He does not give a flying fuck.
He certainly is a beacon of controversy. He knows how to cut excellent promos. He knows how to generate heat. He knows how to generate energy everywhere he goes.
Yeah, all those burning crosses were doing a lot of heat.
Oh no! Oh God, no!
No, but he did get away with a lot of stuff. In the
got
latest,
away with blading, with tearing people up, with throwing glass panes on them.
Jesus.
He was absolutely rancid and beautiful in his pursuit of ultra violence.
last year,
as Angel likes to say.
yes, last year in the second season of Dark Side of the Ring, they actually came out with a documentary episode of the life and crimes of New Jack, where they sat down
The
and
life and crimes.
Yes, that's
Holy
literally
shit.
what it's titled.
Okay, you know what? I gotta respect that.
Yes, and they have detailed all the high-profile, controversial moments he was involved with, which includes the mass transit incident that happened in 1996.
Oh, you don't know this? Okay, long story short.
Tell me.
Long story short. There was a pay-per-view event with ECW, and they were short a man. They literally, one of their men in a tag team match could not make it. So they hired a local guy who was a really big, like 6 feet, like 4 inch tall, almost 300-pound fucking dude, who dressed as he moonlights as a bus driver, calling himself Mass Transit. Get
Okay,
it?
sure,
And
fine.
they're like, okay, we need you. You're gonna pair up, and one of your opponents is gonna be New Jack in this thing. This dude goes up to New Jack and said, "Hey, dude, for this match, I really want to get some color in. I really want you to go ahead and lay it on me." New Jack, being the badass motherfucker he is, says, motherfucker, I'll fuck you up. Don't you worry, I got that."
He just engaged maximum bluggity.
No, he proceeds to blade the guy to no end.
Jesus.
Instead of where you get cut and you have just like one little nick on your forehead and it just gushes out, he took a scalpel with like a giant wooden dowel rod of a handle and just on the fucking guy.
We call that a kitchen knife.
And the dude going on with the match, he went and puffed his cheeks to get the blood flow going on the capillaries so that it really gushed out. So he's like, okay, cool, this is really great. Turns out after the match was over, we found out two things. Number one, they had lacerated a major vein up here, so it was gushing hard.
Shit.
Yes.
And number two, Mass Transit was a minor. He was 15 years old. The motherfucker was posing as if he was actually a trained wrestler.
Hang on, I thought he was 17.
How does a 17-year-old get to 300 pounds of muscle?
Not muscle.
No, not muscle.
It wasn't muscle. He was a big fat boy.
It was big. It was body mass.
So
he's like 15 or 16-year-old.
He just had gigantism.
But the point is, yes, that was one of the controversial moments they highlighted. They also highlighted his moment with Xander Cage at XWF, the scaffold match, and
last matches where
he wrestled. No, he wrestled a wrestler named Hunter Red, and he pulled out a piece of a blade from a Wolverine claw.
He pulled out Wolverine claws. He's like, okay, the match is starting. Okay, shit. Just fucking stabbing someone in the back.
He literally went, there is not enough violence in this ring. I need to rectify that.
The man was way too controversial.
He didn't want to wrestle. He just wanted to inflict pain.
He was way too controversial for WWE or WCW to pick him up at the time. Damn. He had a cup of coffee in TNA for a while. And then he just, lately, the last I heard of him, he was releasing cameo videos to other people. And then this news happened.
Then he croaked.
You show me a picture of him. His entire forehead looks like a furrow. It's like it's made of 3D.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and there was a huge outcry on social media. Lots of people are tweeting, "Hey, rest in peace, New Jack," especially the ECW wrestlers who highlighted their moments with him. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all the families and friends of Jerome Young.
May he induct horrible violence upon his victims in the afterlife.
Yes.
He's not going to heaven. They hire him to punish the sinners.
Fuck.
Just listen, we got some openings here. Get down.
Oh, I get to fuck me up?
Yeah.
All right, no problem. He'll grab that same dowel rod scalp. I'm like, all right, which one of y'all motherfuckers is the baby killers?
Oh
All
my
right, that's
God.
it. Shank,
It
shank,
is
shank.
now an instrument
He doesn't
of
care.
holy punishment.
All right, which one of y'all motherfuckers is philandering? I thought y'all said you valued a woman. Shank, shank, yank.
Only
He
I
was
get to
fucking
do
wild.
But no, that being said, yes, we do need to move on. But yes, it really sucks that happened. Shouldn't happen to anybody.
Unfortunate.
Time does catch up to all of us eventually.
But yeah, damn, 59. Once again, continuing the career of wrestlers dying too damn. How old is the Undertaker again?
The Undertaker's still alive, and he's 50 something.
Okay, because I fear for his safety now.
Well,
Like, has there been any famous wrestler that reached higher than 60 without croaking after a while?
Ric Flair.
Bruno Sammartino.
Ric Flair.
Oh, Jace Burner on the chat.
Nice.
I am here because that title says D&D LOL. New Jack bleeding people in heaven now.
Yes, he
Yes,
Yes, he is.
And I hope that you'll be here for the rest of it because we got
Yep.
some fun stuff to talk about.